The fight is the most
Talk
important.
to us about the fight.
The fight,
what is the fight? When is it? Who's it against?
It's so
Tell
important.
The people,
okay,
bro.
all right. This is the first time I'm talking about it, actually. January 30th.
Ooh. Super Bowl week. That's right
Super
before
Bowl,
Super Bowl weekend.
Super Bowl weekend in Miami. So
wow.
The Super Bowl is Sunday. The fight is on Thursday.
In Miami.
In Miami.
Holy
it's
shit.
going down.
This is massive,
Holy shit.
Dude.
Wait, the Zone?
The Zone.
The Zone. Now, did they...
The Zone and Eddie Hearn.
So is Matchroom Boxing, are they kind of hoping there's like a little leakage from the Super Bowl audience that will come to the fight just because they're in Miami?
Yeah, so the venue we're doing it at is not huge. It's not huge. I think it's only 5,000 people.
But what's the bet? Like, explain to me the thinking behind this. The world's biggest event, the biggest event in the entire world, is happening the weekend before it. Why would they go there?
The weekend after.
Sorry, the weekend just after.
I think it's the narrative of like building that into the marketing, like Super Bowl weekend. You're not going to forget when that is, and also like I think it's two different audiences. I think the people who are going to watch me and Gib fight might not even watch the Super Bowl. Like, do the people in the UK watch the Super Bowl? Probably not, right?
No,
they like football, soccer.
What time is the fight at? Like, are they going to try to make it?
Well, it's only a
UK?
It's only a 5-hour difference, so it'll only be like the midnight. It'll be midnight in the UK.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
5,000 seats.
So,
you said,
hey,
5,000 seats.
that's gonna sell out.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Fast.
10-ounce gloves, no headgear.
Nice.
Wow.
Somebody's getting knocked out.
There we go.
Pro debut.
Nice.
There we go.
Do what I couldn't, bro. Secure that dub.
I have to, and it's against Gib. We haven't even talked about it. I mean, you guys know it's against Gib, but I feel like
Seven-figure
a lot
Gibber.
of people don't like know who he is, so I feel like we have to like kind of build him up so people are excited about it. But basically, the reason I'm doing this fight is because Gib is KSI's best friend, and KSI was like, "Hey, like if you beat Gib, you beat my brother, you beat Gib, who's like one of his best friends. Like then I'm going for KSI." So that's like it's like a stepping stone. To me.
Is what's exciting you about this fight? Because to be honest, bro, Gib is like Dylan just wrote down on the whiteboard. He said, "Who is Gib?" And I don't know how to answer that question.
Me either.
It's funny. It's on you to put importance and value on Gib so people care about who you're fighting.
Exactly.
They're doing a fair
like,
amount of marketing for him out of the UK. The UK
the beautiful thing is that he has KSI's fan base behind him.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of my fans or people in America like are gonna be that excited. I think they're just gonna watch because I'm fighting.
Here's where I think he may prove us wrong. Like, we know this, we've seen it, brother. This dude Gib is he's like a showman. He's got a lot of energy
for sure.
He's got a big personality. All he wants to do is get in your face and go crazy.
I think he's actually crazy. Like I don't think it's a show. I think he's a lunatic.
I think that's why they call him Big Gibber. He's like the thing from the Goonies. I've said this before.
Yeah,
that thing they like unleash and unlocks the cage and then he goes crazy. Sloth. He's like that. Big Gibber. But as far as his boxing ability, is that are you concerned or is he good? I know he won a fight, but it wasn't great.
He's 2-0, so he's 2-0.
Oh, he won 2 fights.
Yeah, he won 2 fights. Okay. He fought on the original Joe Weller KSI card. And I couldn't say this like with more confidence. I am not worried in the slightest. He'll be lucky, like I don't think the fight will go 6 rounds. I know the fight won't go 6 rounds. I just think it depends on like how much better progressively he's gotten, and hopefully he's gotten better, because if it's anything near, like if he's not 3 times as good as he was in his last fight, then he's going to get knocked out. But that's on him to train obviously hard. But I'm not concerned in the slightest. Like the amount of confidence I have almost scares myself.
Did you? I want to put a pin in that because I have something to say regarding that.
I think this is a good note.
Yeah. And then, but before I do that, what was I gonna say? Did you? I forget it. Maybe I'll just comment on the confidence thing. All right. So we had this dude Peter Crone on the podcast.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of debriefing about the fight, and he's a mind architect.
Yeah.
He calls it. And
he works with like MLB athletes.
Yeah,
like
he's a real deal. And I expressed to him my confidence, my sentiment going into the fight, and it was very similar to you. It was almost like I said it in my interviews. Losing was something I couldn't fathom. I don't understand. Like, what happens if you lose? They'd ask me, and I'm like, I don't really. I'm not computing. There's like zeros and ones. Nothing's firing right now. And even honestly, after the fact, it just hasn't.
But I don't think you lost. Like cool.
So-
Like people
and-
say.
and maybe that's
exactly,
why- and maybe
people
that's
say
why-
you lost. You
maybe
didn't,
that's
like,
why.
That's what I want to like reiterate. Like you didn't lose. Like the scorecard said you lose. Like like KSI got his hand risen, but like you fought better than him. And the only reason you lost is because I took 2 points away for some bullshit.
Here's the note here's what I'll say to that. And it's a great note for you in terms of how you conduct yourself pre-fight. He didn't lose the fight, but he lost stunningly compared to what he said he was going to produce pre-fight. So
Yeah.
it was supposed to be the knockout of the century, round 1 decapitation.
Mike,
Heads.
Mike,
hold
I
on
think
a second.
I think you're off.
No,
I
I'm
think
not.
I think you are.
No, I'm not.
I
Hold on,
think
let
you're
me-
getting
let me-
confused
no,
with like.
no, I'm not. Let me-
bro.
let-
When I say first round decapitation, I don't fucking know.
but
I'm just
it's
trying
like
to sell a
marketing.
show,
It's
bro.
marketing.
Here's
It's
here's
marketing.
here's
And
what
you know that.
I
It's
agree with you.
marketing.
I agree with you. But in a way, how do you bring a little bit of under promise, over deliver to it while still marketing?
Right. So I've learned from that, and like that's kind of been my mindset with it is that, and that's literally what I just said is like I know the fight won't go 6 rounds. I'm not saying hey I'm gonna knock him out, but I know he can't last 6 rounds with me. So that's being more fair.
I think
and let me-
to-
hold on,
for
let me just-
Logan's point to finish, because I don't want to get away from that. I think it's a really
I
important note.
haven't said the note yet. Thank you. Yeah. So the note is this: Peter Crone, basically, and you're not gonna like hearing this. He goes, maybe if you would have realized that losing is a very real possibility, you would have humbled yourself and been able to fight better.
That's what I was just gonna say. I'm going into it humble. Like I literally my mindset on it. Like even like I already like I envision everything that I do, and even I know when I'm sitting across face to face with Gib, I'm just gonna be more humble. Like
Okay. All right.
than you were, because
I
I
do
think
wanna
you were
di-
cocky. I think you were.
But I
cocky.
do want to defend you and
Hold on.
back up just
as
one.
a showman, and a storyteller, and
Yes,
someone
yes.
who likes to make waves. Howard and not a like a seasoned boxer, by the way. Like in many ways, I don't want to say I'm tricking people, but I'm making them think I'm much better than I am.
Right,
and by the way, I don't think it matters my skill set. Our fight was more entertaining than Joshua Ruiz. Like we're still out here putting on a great show.
Yeah,
but I'm making them think I'm a better boxer and more confident in myself than maybe I am. So my question to you is, how do you sell a show and be the Jake Paul that we know, and also a humble, likable athlete?
Yeah, it's a fine line. It's a really fine line, and I've been thinking about it too because we had a photo shoot for like the pictures yesterday, and like it was the first time someone asked me a question. They were like, "How do you think the fight's going?" I was like, "Oh, okay, wow." Like here we are. Like
Yep.
that was the first question anyone asked me. And it's like, how do I be humble and confident, but still like be like how I actually am deep down as like a marketer and like a showman, and it's tough. I don't know. I think I'll find the flow as I go.